What is up, you guys? AngryColt here, back at it with another YouTube video for Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. We are doing some more ranked matches as my created character Suraisu, and today we're going to only be using moves that are unblockable and that are only ki blast attacks because I am a freezer race, and freeze races do a lot of damage with ki blast attacks. So starting off, here's my Z-Soul, a monster. No, I'm a devil. This will restore all my ki at the beginning of the battle, which will go ahead and let me transform and have max ki, so I can go ahead and start using my moveset, and reduces all melee damage by a small percentage, which is, you know, just a bonus. I know Meteor Strike isn't an unblockable attack, but it does allow my freezer race to stand break because I have to use a monster. No, I'm a devil. I don't have the paralyzed ki blast, so I use a Meteor Strike to go ahead and get the heavy stamina break off or the regular stamina break. Next up, I'm using Death Slicer, which is basically Destructo Disc except purple, and you're able to press the input a second time to make the move hit twice. There's a lot of damage and it's unblockable and it can be thrown behind you. Next up, we have Destructo Disc, pretty much the same thing as Death Slicer except you don't press the input twice. I think that's all there is. It's basically the same as Death Slicer except you can't press the input twice. I could have went for Super Destructo Disc, but I'm using Chain Destructo Disc Barrage, which is basically a whole bunch of Super Destructo Disc. Next up, I'm using Tail Slicer. You just jump backwards and throw a really fast Destructo Disc. Doesn't do a lot of damage, but it is unblockable and it's really strong. Next up, for my ultimate attack, I'm using Double Death Slicer. Basically 2 Death Slicers, except you can press the input more and it does take up 2 more ki bars. It is an ultimate attack as well, can't be guarded, and is really strong. I got into a CVX challenge using this ultimate, which was pretty cool. And it kind of has like a little bit of nostalgic on me, and it's probably one of my favorite ultimate attacks in the game because, I don't know, it's just a really cool ultimate. Next up, we have Chain Destructo Disc Barrage, another really strong unblockable ultimate. Basically you just throw a whole bunch of super destructo discs like I said before. I could have went for what's the name of that move, dual destructo disc, which is basically Android 18's ultimate, where you throw 2 destructo discs really fast. I don't really like that ultimate because the tracking isn't that good and it's kind of inaccurate, but it is unblockable. I could have used it, but I'd rather use Chain Destructo Disc Barrage. Next up, I'm using Turn Golden, which will just make all these moves just do way more damage. Really strong transformation, and another reason why I had to use Meteor Strike in order to do this build, because whenever I turn Golden, I won't have my paralyzed ki blast to stem break people. And I'm just using Vanisher Guard because it's just my go-to evasive. Here are my attributes, which just make the 125 and ki blast supers will make this do even more damage. And there's my QQ Bang, which is also increasing my ki blast supers. So my ki blast supers are pretty much through the roof. I could have used Before Creation Comes Ruin, but like I said, I want to have max ki, so I go ahead and start doing this right off the bat. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started into the first ranked match of this video. Today was an okay day for ranked. But yeah, here is the first ranked match of the video. Playing on the map name that I can't remember ever. Going against a male Saiyan. He spawned a little bit too close, so I wasn't able to get my turn going right off the bat. But do not worry. I catch him in a combo right here and knock him away, which will then let me turn golden and make these moves do a lot of damage. Now this moveset can go good and it can go bad. One way it can go bad is that you can't really combo with these moves. You could combo using these moves but with different attacks. Like you can't combo a Destructo Disc into a Death Slicer, so you kind of just end up spamming them a little bit, and you get caught trying to predict your opponent's after image because that's the only time they really hit. Like this guy right here, he tried to snap vanish out of my double Death Slicer, but it kind of chases him across the map and catches him, which was pretty funny. Right here I do go for a Meteor Strike and a heavy stamina break, and then follow with a double Death Slicer, which is the ultimate attack. And this ultimate attack is really cool. I wish you didn't have to press the input so rapidly so that way you can kind of get some combos in with the ultimate, maybe combo a couple of different attacks in there, but sadly you can't. So you just end up doing this. It still looks cool though, kind of like what Frieza did. You know, he just kind of stood still while the Destructo Disc chased him. He tries to go for a out of nowhere Super Electric Strike, which does catch me off guard. I didn't see that coming, and that ultimate is a little bit hard to dodge. Right here he goes for a Super Black Kamehameha, but I dodged that and tried to follow it with a regular Destructo Disc. Didn't work, and I ended up just tapping him one time, and he ends up dying. How many times am I going to say Destructo Disc during this whole video? But yeah, here's the next game, and this guy was a total tryhard. He's got the Aura Slide going on, the short stamina, male Earthland, doing the unvengeful stamina break combo over and over again where you just press XY. This is where I said the move can go bad. It does hit him a couple of times, but this guy, you know, he's not messing around. As you guys can see, he's just going for XYs repeatedly. Pretty annoying, not gonna lie. There's nothing else I can really say about this. I mean, I could try to beat him, but not with these moves, and this guy does have Aura Slide, so his damage is just through the roof. He's also using Aura Slide to continue his combos, which just makes things even more worse. So, you know, this guy is just a tryhard, you know. I gotta ask you guys, do you guys think this guy is a beast, or like, how do you think this guy is? Do you think he's a beast at the game, or do you think he's just a sweaty, or do you guys just think he just is cancerous? But let me know what you guys think in the comment section. This is pretty lame. Right there, it goes for the unvanishable stamina break. Oh, and sledgehammer. You know, using moves that don't do, you know, no damage at all. Everything's fair. Goes for a meteor burst. He's got the before creation comes ruin Ziso on. Basically melts a whole health bar. Yeah, that was that guy. On to the next match. Playing on the map Kami's Lookout. A really clean map. I like how big it is. It's, you know, it's just a really nice map. This guy's playing as Vegito, and Vegito kind of gets a lot of hate, kind of like Goku, which I do understand because Vegito does have a stupid strong Y combo. He's got a lot of stamina, just like Goku. I think even more than Goku actually. Also, he has just about the same amount of health too. He's basically Super Saiyan God Goku, but just with a different character combos. This guy can be used kind of a little, you know, annoying, but this guy doesn't actually do that. I guess he just wanted to play as Vegeta, you know, which I can understand. Who doesn't want to play as Vegeta? It's like one of the coolest fusions, maybe cooler than Gogeta, which that is a different story. That guy is completely broken. Unvanishable combos, stupid stamina, stupid back hit, you know, Vegito. Right here he does something really nice right here. He goes for a random pressure sign while I try to go for a double death slicer. That's why you want to have a heavy stem break whenever you use that move, because people can do stuff like that, and it does miss at first unless you're like right in front of them, and you have to wait for it to rebound, catch them. But it does break my stamina when I try to go for it a second time. I was just kind of mashing the inputs over and over again, so when it kind of stopped doing it, I was trying to go for it again. But it does break my stamina, and it could have probably, you know, came back if he just repeated the Y combo. But this guy, he didn't do that, which I do have a lot of respect for him doing that, because he could have almost beat me, you know, just repeating the Y combo, but he didn't, and I ended up catching him with a destructive disc whenever he tried to after image behind me. And yeah, that settles that. GG. On to the next match. This guy's playing as Hit. So today must have been like roster day, because I was trying to do another video, and I probably will upload that video. It's kind of a rant video. Let me know if you want to see that in the comment section. It's just, I don't know, during that video I got a little salty, and I don't know, it may be a rant video. So you may see a rant video in the future. Who knows? I don't really want to upload that type of stuff onto my channel, but I may do it if you guys want to see it. Yeah, playing against Hit. This guy, I mean, I don't really have that many issues with Hit. He takes a little bit more skill to use. He doesn't really have the unvanishable combos, and his stats aren't that crazy. They're kind of just a little bit above average than their created characters, and you know, but there is the first Hit, the first variation with Sledgehammer, where he can just bam Sledgehammer. But you know, this guy's not playing his Hit that crazy. He's definitely really good at perfect blocking, but one thing he does is kind of lame. It's just kind of sit back and let stamina recharge. Maybe because since he broke my stamina and he is Hit, he didn't want to go for a combo, but throughout the whole match he was kind of doing that. I had to kind of catch him before, you know, instead of us both fighting each other, I always had to go to him, which was a little bit annoying. Death Slicer coming in clutch. Whenever he caught me in a combo, it just rebound. He tried to go for a grab, but luckily I was just out of his range. Like, I was super close to him, and I dodged it. Right here, I'm just kind of saving my stamina, go ahead and taking the combo. But see what I mean? He just kind of knocks me away, stays on the ground, that way his stamina recharges, and I won't be able to get any stamina breaks off. Right there, you get a really nice perfect block right there. Catches me in a combo just for a second, but I blink out of it almost immediately. I think it did that glitch to him where he does a random back hit, because he did perfect block me and then back hit out of nowhere. Now I thought this was over. He's still keeping his distance and not, you know, it's like he'll fight me, but only when I come to him. And I don't know, I think that's a little bit lame. Right there, he did aura dash towards me, but I don't know. But right here, I do catch him with a random Death Slicer. Came all the way around and got him. I really love that move. That move is borderline broken, in a way you could say. But you know, gotta do what you gotta do. Here's the next match of the video. Playing on Kami's Lookout. I get to turn golden transformation off yet again. I didn't know what I was doing with that lock on, but this guy's playing as Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Vegeta. Yeah, I said the right. Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Vegeta, or Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, whatever you want to call it. And this guy, I kind of felt bad for, because he was just eating these Death Slicers and I tried to disc. You know, that just, I think right here, he didn't know it was unblockable. I do catch him with a stamina break, and I do go for a Y combo, and then follow up with an after image, and then go for a chain destructive disc barrage right in his face. Just look at that damage. Whew. But yeah, this guy, his stamina does come back, and the Death Slicer is just catching him every time. Like, this is moves that whenever it does stuff like that, it gets really fun. Right there, the Destructo just did miss because Vegito is pretty short, so it kind of just flew right above his head. He kind of messes up with a stamina break, which is kind of like rest in peace. I go for a Death Slicer. He tried to block that, and these moves are unblockable. You have to dodge them, and he tries to go for a little infinite, but I do recover out of it. He has no health left, and I go for a random tail slicer. That move is really fast, and it does catch him and ends up letting me win the game. So yeah, GG. That guy was just eating destructive discs repeatedly, you know, just always catching him. But yeah, here's the next match. Playing on the Nameless planet. I do remember this map's name. I don't really like this map because it has a weird glitch when you're not on the arena and you after image. The after image in front of you instead of behind you. Right there, I think you try to go for a God Instructions Anger, I think. You know, where he shoots a long range finger beam, and I think it breaks stamina. I don't know if it does anymore. Or I think it still does, but they improved how fast your stamina recovers from it. Was a cancerous move back in the day. Oh man, that move was also chain. Right here, I do catch his stamina pretty low. I try to go for a heavy stamina break combo. Didn't work, and then this guy tries to go for a random supernova. Like, that's not happening. So, especially when he's golden, that would have did too much damage. I go for a hard hit to break his stamina, and then a chain destructive disc barrage. 4 miss though, because it just go right through him. Right there, the Death Slicer is just chasing him. That move is crazy. I think one way they could probably nerf that move is if they let it hit you too. So if it's coming back to hit him, I gotta watch out and dodge it because it will hit me too. I think that would be pretty cool to see in this game. Maybe not though. Maybe, who knows. You know, this game doesn't really get updated like that. The Death Slicer does rebound and catch him, and that is GG. But yeah, on to the final match of the video. If you made it this far, and if you did enjoy the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more. But yeah, this guy is playing as I think a male Saiyan. Yeah, male Saiyan. He's kind of got the Gohan look going on, got the Angel Halo. He's mixed in I think Super Saiyan Blue Goku's outfit with a different variation of Goku's outfit. It's not the Ultimate Turtle Hermit costume, but just like another variation of Goku's outfit. So it's not actually Ultimate Gohan's outfit. I think he has brown hair too. But right here, I catch him with no stamina. Tries to go for a back hit, and I perfect block it. So yeah, he has no stamina right now. I do a full wide combo, knock him towards the ground, and then go ahead and start doing my double Death Slicer. Luckily, I did it pretty early, so it does catch him right here. And just look at that, just slicing him up. But yeah, his health is pretty low, and I just catch him with more destructive discs. So yeah, if you guys do enjoy the video, and if you did enjoy the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe for more Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 content. Right there, he tries to go for a Big Bang Kamehameha. I don't know why. Random destructive just right to his neck. But yeah, I will see you guys on the next Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 video. Hope you all have a wonderful day. Peace.